Hey everyone, in this video we're going to discuss the 5 things that we love about our van. We're Gabe and Paula. In early 2020, we converted our Mercedes Sprinter van into a mini Casa. It was a lot of hard work, but definitely worth it in the end. After living and travelling in our van for the last 6 months, there's a few things that we've really got to love. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video. First up is our fan. We went for the Max Air Max Fan Deluxe Roof Vent Fan. It costs around £300. We really love this fan. It is really effective, efficient, and it has a remote. It's really good when you're cooking because you can just put the extractor setting on and all of the smells and the kind of the cooking air just get sucked out, and it means, you know, when you're living in your kitchen and you have your clothes and pillows and things like this, all the smells just leave, which is great. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the remote in a second, but you can use the fan. You can kind of do all the settings on the actual fan and you can kind of open it and stuff manually, or you can use the remote. So let's talk about the remote. The fan has got 10 different settings. You can turn it up and down with these buttons here. These buttons are for the thermostat. This is to open and close the lid. Yeah, you know, you get the idea. Originally, we were going to go for the Fantastic fan. Came across a video of people saying that the Fantastic fan is not very good to use when it's raining. So we quickly changed and ordered the Max Air because this one is good for when it's raining. You can use it when it's raining, it's fine. And we're going to be spending a lot of time in Ireland and Scotland, so yeah, there's going to be rain, so we need to be able to use the fan. Next is our back windows and back seat.
This is the prime spot of the van. We're always fighting to see who gets to sit here because it's just lovely to just lie down reading a book, or even if you need to do some work, just, you know, you can look out the window. It's very relaxing. And obviously if it's a nice day, you can just open the back windows, and especially in summer you get a very nice like breeze coming in. When we get a back netting, we'll also stop mosquitoes coming in, but that's another story. We've talked about the back windows before, about how initially we were not going to have them, and then we realized that, you know, living in the UK, we're probably going to do some you know, traveling around here, so you can still enjoy the scenery even if it's like horrible weather outside.
Next is our kitchen, and first up, our fixed stove.
We love our fixed stove. It's just very convenient, and it's great not having to get out a camping stove every time we want to cook. You know, we had the space for it, so I get that many vans, you know, they maybe short wheelbase or smaller vans, they don't have the space to have a fixed stove, so if you do, definitely go for it.
And the cool thing about ours is we went for a refillable gas cylinder here, which is from Gaslow. Again, link will be in the description below. But basically what this means is we don't have to worry about exchanging the wrong gas cylinder in places. It costs about £6 to fill it up.
Yeah, like initially the bottle will cost you about £150, but then that's it. You don't. The cost of refilling, as you said, is like less than £10.
Yeah, and it lasts for ages.
Depending on how big it is, obviously.
The one thing you've got to remember though is different countries have different adapters for filling it up, so you will have to get a little kit for
and
that.
you would think that there is one for Europe, but no, there is one for Spain, a different one for France, a different one for Italy,
Germany, everywhere.
Well, there is only four types, but it's just different countries that use it, so you need to get one of those like kits of European adapter.
Which again, we'll link below.
We'll link in the description,
Next up, our sink and tap. We also love having a big sink. It doesn't really get in the way, but it's nice and big, so for washing up it makes it really easy. Plus our tap has one of these hose things, so you can just take it outside if you're wanting to, rinse off after swimming or surfing or something like that, or just having a shower outside. Yeah, it's cool. We like this. And our big kitchen counter.
We have a lot of counter space, which is a bit of an accident, really. When we were planning the structures for the van,
things just kind of kept getting slightly bigger every time we would add something in.
Yeah, like for example, the bed is taller than we wanted it to be, like the counter is taller than we wanted it to be,
But
the bed is too big. No, the bed is too small.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it another time. So yeah, we have more counter space here than we had in our previous flat.
Biggest counter in my life.
Yeah, so I mean it's great because for cooking, it just makes life easier.
Yeah, you've got space for cooking, like chopping up and prepping and all that sort of stuff. But also when you're stationary, you can kind of put stuff here, so like laptop, phones, or whatever it is, the dehumidifier, diffuser, so yeah, it kind of works out all right. We're happy with it, really. So we love our kitchen, the fixed stove, the sink, and the counter space. Number 4 on the list is our fridge.
We love our fridge. We went for the Dometic CRE50 compressor fridge, and we did a lot of research before choosing this one because so there are 2 main types of fridges for vans, caravans, boats, etc., which are the compressor, like this one, and the absorption fridges. Now there's like so many technical differences between both of them, but the main one is that compressor fridges are actually more energy efficient and safer, as many absorption fridges use gas, which is not ideal if there's no a very good ventilation. So yeah, the main problem of the compressor fridges is they are way more expensive, but you just need to in the long run you save energy, so you just need to see what works best for you, really. It's 45 liters, which is big enough for both of us for a week, more or less, depending on how much we shop that week. We have the option of having a freezer, which you can take the divider of the freezer and the rest of the fridge out, so you can have either more space or you can make ice. So depending on what you want to do that week. We went for the swing door, and this is our spices, because it just makes it feel more homely, and you can have things organized and like you would at home, instead of having to pile things up on one of those coolers. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it just makes you feel way more at home. Yeah, we love our fridge.
And finally, our swivel seat. This is actually a new addition to the van, and we talked about this in our video of 5 things that we would change about our van, which you can find up in this corner. But yeah, we haven't really been able to utilize this as much as we'd have liked to because we've been in lockdown in the UK. I can't wait to be sat here reading a book, having a cup of tea, looking out this big window. Plus, it's opened up the living space of the van so much, and the van genuinely feels like 2 times bigger because of this. So yeah, absolutely love the swivel seat. So that's our 5 things that we love about our van.
Obviously there is lots of other things that we love, like the solar panel,
the heater,
the cushions, the sofa cushions,
like our bed, our water system.
So maybe we'll do a part 2 someday of things we love.
Okay, I think that's everything. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and also tick the notification bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
And remember, we're doing a Q&A in a couple of weeks, so yeah, if you have any questions, pop it in the comments.
Yeah, but yeah, most importantly, we hope we made you smile, and we'll see you next time.
Hasta luego. You know, the first thought. The bed was not.